Welcome to Miss Corrigan's Year 8 Maths class. Today we're going to be looking at exercise 10A, which is perimeter. One of the most important things you need to be able to do when you're adding up perimeter is to make sure that all the units are the same. So they're either all in millimeters, all in centimeters, all in meters, or all in kilometers. For question 1, you actually need to change between the different units. Let me show you. Question 1b wants me to change 13 millimeters into centimeters. So if I look at my scale, I've got millimeters here and centimeters here. And if I want to go from millimeters to centimeters, I divide by 10. So I'm going to take 13, I'm going to divide it by 10. The answer is 1.3. So my answer is 1.3 centimeters. 1.3 centimeters is the same as 3 millimeters. Now for question 2, you need to start finding the perimeters of objects. Remember, perimeter is the total distance around the outside of a shape. There are 3 steps that you need to follow. The first step is identify the side length of each side. Sometimes they won't write this, so you need to figure out what it is. Once you've identified all your side lengths, you need to make sure they're all in the same unit, so that they're all in millimeters or meters or whatever. If they're in different units and you add them together, you'll get the wrong answer. Finally, all you need to do is add up all the sides, and when you write your answer, make sure you write the units that you used. Okay, I'm going to do question 2D to show you how this is done. So let me draw it up first. Okay, if we think back to our steps, the first thing we need to do is identify the side length of each side. So this side must be 3 centimeters. This side must be the 6 centimeters. Here's the 1.5. Here's the 2 centimeters. A 1 centimeter here and 2 centimeters here, which means we're missing this side and this side. So what we have to do is we have to figure out what they must be. Okay, I've got 6 centimeters here. And I've got 2 centimeters here and 2 centimeters here. And I know that if we travel 6 centimeters that way, we have to travel 6 centimeters back. So if there's 6 centimeters on this side, there has to be 6 centimeters on that side too. I'm going to take away those 2 centimeters from 6 centimeters. I'll end up with 2 centimeters. So that first missing side, this one right here, must be 2 centimeters. Okay, now I just have to find the other missing side, which is this one here. So what I have is I've got 3. So I've climbed up 3, I've come down 1 centimeter and down 1.5 centimeters over here. So let's figure that out. Well, that leaves me with just 0.5 centimeters. Sorry, while I'm squeezing the units down the bottom there. So let's add that. So that side there, 0.5 centimeters. Okay, so now we have our irregular shape with all the sides identified. Are they all in the same unit? Let's double check. Centimeters, 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 and these 2 are in centimeters. So yeah, I have them all in the same unit. So now I'm ready just to add them up. So P for perimeter of this shape will equal 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 0.5 plus 2 plus 1.5 plus 6, which gives me an answer of 18. Have I finished the question? No, because I forgot my units. 18 centimeters. There's some standard formula for perimeter. For example, the perimeter of a square. Now a square has 4 sides, all at a right angle to each other, and all the sides are equal in length. So if I were told that I have a square with a side length of, let's say, 2 centimeters, I should be able to figure out the perimeter of that square using P equals 4L, where L is the length. So I'm going to have 4 times the length, which is 2 centimeters. 4 times 2 is 8, so the perimeter of that square is 8 centimeters. There's also a standard formula for rectangles. So a rectangle has 4 sides, just like a square. Each side is at a right angle to each other, but this time the opposite sides are equal in length. Now there's a standard formula for that too. So let's say you get a question which says, find the perimeter of a swimming pool which is 50 meters long and 25 meters wide. So what's the formula you use? You use P equals 2 times the length plus the width. This is because we've got 2 lengths, one there, one on the other side, and 2 widths. So if we figure out the length and the width of one half and double it, we'll have the perimeter of the whole pool. So let's do that. So it'll be 2 times 50, which is the length, plus 25, which is the width. So it's 2 times 75. 2 times 75 is 150. Don't forget the units, meters. There's the solution to that one. Now you'll notice that for each of those questions, I drew the question before I solved it. So I drew the shape, made sure I had everything accounted for, that my units were all the same length, and then I could figure out the perimeter. So in question 3 beyond, feel free to draw the shape before you attempt the question. So just a checklist for you to use every time you work out a perimeter question is: number 1, make sure you have all the side lengths accounted for. Then you need to make sure that all those lengths are in the same unit. Finally, you get to add up all the sides, and when you write your answer, please don't forget the units. Now, sometimes the book won't give you a drawing, so if that happens, if you don't get a drawing with your question, draw one to help you understand the question. That will be especially helpful if it's an irregular shaped object that you're working with. Now you should be ready to do the questions from exercise 10A. Good luck, guys. Remember, if you're stuck or you need help, you can ask me. You can look at the worked examples in the book, or you can rewatch this video. All the best, guys.